want to make a small video to show you what we mean with the wobble, because it is true. If you look at this barrel, the fact that it is rounded means that if you push a hopup unit deep enough into the barrel, it will actually lock itself up. So the same thing you see with the Phoenix hopup, standard barrel, standard Phoenix hopup, everything clipped in. If I would push it all the way to the back, you see that even the Phoenix has hardly any play. What is, however, the case is that right now you see there's no spring in there, there is no O-rings to really keep space. If you would put it all the way in and you would look at the bottom, and you can see that where the position of the barrel is, the hopup unit would actually be too far to the front. So it would misalign with the advanced feed tube, at least the advanced feed tube. In reality, it has to be a little bit further to the back. This is also how it locks into the engine properly. So in reality, the hopup unit, and that's also what a lot of people will feel, once it is mounted, shows a lot more play. And this is what I've tried to show in the video with shimming. Whenever it would be sitting all the way in the front, the cut of the outer barrel would lock in the hopup into place. However, the reality of the thing is that the location of the feed tube actually means it sits a little bit further to the back. And because of that, it no longer locks in all the way into the front. And you actually have a reasonable amount of play. So just be aware of that. Test it out yourself. Maybe your feed tube sits slightly different. Maybe the barrel is somehow a little bit deeper or more shallow. I'm not saying that everything is exactly according to specs with every barrel out there. But let's say when I'm putting my outer barrel into my MTW body, a Ford series, then I'm required to keep a little bit of space in order to align with the engine. And I have the spring pushing it a little bit back. And that's why I have much more play than is shown on the video whenever I'm mounting the hopup unit into the MTW. Hope this helps clarify. So just check it out. Always check whether or not your hopup unit can twist side to side. This is the worst of all the effects. And then just check. A bit more difficult. Use something like a piece of wood or something that doesn't damage your hopup unit. But see if you have any play front to back. Because I know a spring is a very nice solution to kind of push it to the back, push it towards the engine. The better you lock that up, the better it is. Remember, if you look at AEGs, for example, a AEG with a 21 millimeter nozzle, if you make it a 21.3 millimeter nozzle, sometimes immediately stops feeding, or the other way around, 21.3 millimeters will work fine. You go back to 21 millimeters and you have an air seal problem. So in airsoft, unfortunately, very small steps have very big effects down the range. So I hope that helps. Always try it for yourself, but as you can see, there is some wobble, unfortunately.